Welcome to Maps and Globes Q&A review. Let's learn together with MG, exploring stories, poems, and learning magic. Get ready to discover important facts about maps and globes. Here's our first question. Which of the following details are not shown on a globe? Option A, countries. Option B, roads. Option C, continents. Option D, seas. The correct answer is option B, roads. Let's move to the next question. Globes are now generally made of option A, plastic. Option B, wood. Option C, rubber. Option D, glass. The correct answer is option A, plastic. Next question. N on a map indicates the _______ direction. Option A, west. Option B, east. Option C, north. Option D, south. The correct answer is option C, north. Here's another question. Which row in the given table most likely identifies a post office? The correct answer is row A. Let's try some fill in the blanks. Blank 1, _____ is a model of the Earth. The answer is globe. Blank 2, a book of maps is called an ______. The answer is atlas. Blank 3, a _____ is a measurement used on a map. The answer is scale. Blank 4, a ____ is a drawing that shows us how a place looks from the top. The answer is plan. Let's do some true or false questions. Question 1. A globe is difficult to carry everywhere. True. Question 2. A sketch is a drawing that uses a scale. False. Question 3. Directions help us to locate places. True. Question 4. A two-dimensional drawing of the Earth is called a globe. False. Let's answer some short questions. What are landmarks? Landmarks are objects or features that help us to easily recognize or find a place. What is a sketch? A sketch is a rough drawing of the location of a place or an object from observation and memory. What features of the Earth are represented on a globe? Mountains, oceans, countries, and continents are represented on a globe. Why do we use a globe? We use a globe because it represents the shape, size, and location of continents, oceans, and countries. It is a three-dimensional sphere that acts as a model of the Earth. Next set of short answers. Write 2 advantages of a map. Maps can be hung on the wall or kept folded. Maps are easy to carry while traveling. What are the different types of maps? There are maps of the world, maps of continents, and maps of countries. How are landmarks useful? Landmarks help us to easily recognize or find a place. What is a key or legend? A map key or legend is a list of symbols and colors that appear on a map. What do symbols on a map indicate? Symbols on maps indicate real-world features such as buildings, roads, bridges, railway lines, oceans, and more. Let's continue with more questions. Why is scale used to draw maps? Maps need to fit on paper, so a small distance on paper must represent a large distance on the ground. Scale is used for this purpose. Why are symbols used in maps? On a map, it is not possible to draw the actual shape and size of different features, so color symbols are used to show buildings, roads, and bridges. What is scale? Scale is a measurement marked on the map that represents the actual distance on the Earth. Which element of a map gives us information about the map? The title tells us information about the map. A few more questions. Which direction is usually written on a map? North direction is usually written on a map. Which element of the map helps us to understand the symbols and colors used? The map key or legend helps us to understand the symbols and colors. Why do we need a map? Maps show us different places and guide us on how to reach them. They can show roads, buildings, rivers, lakes, forests, and cities. What is a plan? A plan is a drawing which gives details of a place. Let's compare globe and map. A globe is a model of the Earth, but it is difficult to carry around. It shows details like continents, countries, oceans, and seas. A map is a drawing of the Earth on a flat surface. Maps are easy to carry and can show many more details such as roads, railways, bridges, and more. Let's study a picture. Yash wants to visit his friend's house and uses a map to find the location. He sees the direction shown at the top of the page and landmarks like a park, school, and market. Which direction is shown at the top of the map? The answer is north. Name one element on the map that helps Yash understand it better. The answer is the scale, which helps measure distances. Yash sees an image of a scale with markings, which represents the scale of the map. 1 centimeter equals 5 kilometers in real distance. Thank you for joining our Maps and Globes Q&A review. Please like, share, and subscribe for more learning magic. Remember to review the material again to strengthen your understanding. Keep exploring and keep learning.